Hey guys, how's it going? It's Janie over here, Janie Sweets. Welcome back to my channel. In this episode, I'm coming at you with a tutorial on how I made this treat box right on time for Valentine's Day. So if you want to learn how I did this, keep on watching. I made this cake in collaborations with some pretty awesome people. I will leave everybody's links down below so that you can watch their videos as well because they are so cute. I love everything that everybody created, so definitely show them some love and check out their videos as well. Now let's move on to this cake or this treat box. Now to make this, I used 3 different kinds of molds. I will leave those linked for you guys below. If you want to use the same exact ones, you will be able to. So I'm cleaning these molds out with just some vodka. You can use any clear alcohol that you like. And this is just going to make sure that if there's any lint, there's any dust or anything like that on the mold, it will not stick to your chocolate. You also want to make sure that your mold is nice and dry before you start this process. Now I am using pink candy melt. That's not necessary. You can use whatever chocolate that you like. If you prefer to use white chocolate and tempering it and then adding food coloring to it, you can do that. I just didn't have time to mess around with tempering chocolate or any of that stuff, so I just popped my candy melt into the microwave and voila, it was the perfect pouring consistency. Now, I am starting out with the small geode hearts. I'm just going to pour a generous amount, about halfway full, of chocolate inside of it, and then using my spatula, I'm just going to push the chocolate to the sides just so that it will cover it evenly. Afterwards, I am going to dump out any excess chocolate into an oversized bowl. That's just going to collect the chocolate, and then you can scrape it back into your original container and melt it again and use it for the next one. So I dumped everything out, and then using a bench scraper, I am going to make sure that everything is nice and level so that I don't have any jagged edges in my final result. Bang it onto your work surface a couple of times just to remove some air bubbles and make sure that it's nice and even and flat, and then pop it into the refrigerator to set. Now it won't take long to set at all, just a couple of minutes, and then when you can touch it and you see that it's ready to go, at this point you can either use some cake pop mix, but I am using just some store-bought brownies to put inside of it, and then cover it with chocolate. Using your spatula, remove any excess again just to make sure that it's nice and flush to the cake or to the mold. Pop that into the refrigerator, and I'm using gloves anytime I'm touching the actual chocolate, as you can tell. And this one I made as a test to make sure that it was going to work out. Once I was happy with how it turned out, I went ahead and I continued putting my brownie in the rest of the molds. Now demolding those was super easy to do. They slid right out of the mold, as you can see, so I had no issues removing them. I really liked the small molds. Now the big one, on the other hand, did give me some problems. I tried 3 times, and all 3 times it broke somewhere. Either it broke like right in the middle like you see right now, or it broke like on the sides, like something was wrong with it. So if you do have an instance where it breaks off, don't worry about it. You can always just kind of break it back into your chocolate, pop it in the microwave, and it'll be good as new. So this is the best way that I found to use the bigger mold. I'm going to pour in a really good amount into the mold, and then I'm going to use what's in there to kind of tip it around and make sure that it covers all of the sides. I'm going to do my best to bring it up to the very tippity top, but don't worry too much because we are going to use the spatula to clean it up afterwards. Once you're happy with, the results, you're just going to go ahead and tip back the excess into the rest of the chocolate. So using my spatula, like I told you before, I'm just going to cover whatever parts of the mold was not covered. Pop it into the fridge. Once it comes out, you're going to do the same exact process one more time. Now for this process, you want to make sure that this chocolate is really not hot, like at all. Because if it is going to heat up the chocolate that's at the bottom, and then it's as if you didn't even have to put it in the fridge. So once you have the 2 layers on there, you're going to grab your fingers and very carefully and gently remove the plastic or the silicone off of the chocolate. At this point, if you've done everything right, it should come out nicely and perfectly, and you will shed no tears. Now, I went ahead and made 4 of those because I wanted to use them for gifts for my son's teacher. So using some turquoise candy melt, I'm going to just put zigzags straight in the middle of it, and then just using an assortment of Valentine's Day sprinkles. I am going to put them in the middle, and then a Hello Kitty chocolate right at the top. I thought that would be super cute and super fun and childish. Now I am doing the same exact design for my smaller hearts, except I've used the zigzags on the corner only instead of, through the entire middle. Now some of the hearts I did on the left, some I did on the right. Doesn't really matter where you put it. And there goes my daughter. She is literally velcroed to me, you guys. Like, she's always attached to my legs. So this is what the hearts look like. They were super cute. I love them. Oh, this is edible glitter spray. If you have a Michael's craft store by you, I definitely suggest you grab that. I don't know if they sell it anywhere else. If they do online, I'll link it for you below. It made the hearts look so pretty, like an iridescent pretty shine to it. And there goes my daughter again. You can't really see on camera, but in person, it looked beautiful. Now onto the smaller hearts. Now these are just for decoration, so I just filled them like a quarter of the way through with my turquoise colored chocolate, and then I'm gonna pop it into the refrigerator to set. Then I'm gonna demold them when they come out, and then spray them again with that luster spray. Now you can tell on this color how beautiful that luster spray looks. It was amazing. So now time to put this all together. Now you can honestly use whatever treats you like. You can use stuff you make, you can use stuff you buy. I just decided to go with store-bought stuff because I was going to give them to a school and I didn't want them to be like allergy free, blah blah blah. So go ahead and put those at the bottom, and then put your heart right on top of it, and then put all of that into a box. I am using some crimply paper to kind of give the box a little bit of a pizzazz, if you will. And then once you put your paper down, you can honestly put the candies and cookies however you like them to look. The more organic I find, the better it looks, but honestly, this is your box. This is whatever you want to do with it. So have fun and place them all over the place. Once I was done with the box, I grabbed a pink ribbon and my hammer, and I am going to just tie a nice ribbon at the top and then kind of pull it, in place to look nice, and then put that hammer right on the side of the box and close it up. And there you have it, guys. This is how I created this treat box. I absolutely love how it turned out. So if you want to give it a try, definitely go ahead and do so. Breakable hearts are all the trend this year, so have at it, guys. Like I said, guys, I will have linked down below every single channel who has participated in this collaboration this year. I absolutely love what everybody came up with, so definitely check out the description box below so that you can also watch their videos, show them some love, and tell them I sent you. As always, you guys, check out my last video if you click on this annotation to your left. All of my socials are at Janie Sweets. You can find me on Instagram as well as on Facebook. Subscribe to the channel so that you do not miss out on any of my future videos. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one.